thou, his cupbearer, whom I from meaner form have benched and reared to worship, who may see plainly as heaven sees earth, and earth sees heaven, how I am galled, mightest bespice a cup, to give mine enemy a lasting wink, which drop to me were cordial.
Sir, my lord, I could do this and that with no rash potion, but with a lingering dram that I should not work, maliciously like poison. But I cannot believe this crack to be in my dread mistress, so sovereignly being honourable. I have loved thee.
Make that thy question, and go rot! Dost think I am so muddy, so unsettled, to appoint myself in this vexation, sully the purity and whiteness of my sheets, which to preserve is sleep, which being spotted is goads, thorns, nettles, tails of wasps, given scandal to the blood o'er the prince my son, who I do think is mine, and love is mine, without right moving to it? Would I do this? Can man so blench?
I must believe you, sir, I do, and will fetch off Bohemia for it, provided that, when he's removed, your highness will take again your queen as yours at first, even for your son's sake, and thereby foresealing the injury of tongues in courts and kingdoms known and allied to yours.
Thou dost advise me even so as mine own course have set down. I'll give no blemish to her honour, none.
My lord, go then, and with a conscience as clear as friendship wears at feast, keep with Bohemia, and with your queen. I am his cupbearer. If from me he have wholesome beverage, account me not your servant.
This is all. Do it, and thou hast one half of my heart. Do it not, and thou splittest thine own.
I'll do it, my lord.
I will seem friendly, as thou hast advised me.
Oh, miserable lady, but for me what case stand I in? I must be the poisoner of good Polixenes, and my ground to do it is the obedience to a master, one who in rebellion with himself will have all that are his, so too. To do this deed promotion follows. If I could find example of thousands that had struck anointed kings and flourished after, I'd not do it. But since nor brass, nor stone, nor parchment bears not one, let villainy itself forswear it, I must forsake the court. To do it or no is certain to me a breakneck. Happy star, reign now. Here comes Bohemia.
This is strange, methinks. My favour here begins to warp. Not speak? Good day, Camillo.
Hail, most royal sir.
What is the news in the court?
None rare, my lord.
The king hath on him such a countenance, as he had lost some province in a region, loved as he loves himself. Even now I met him, with customary compliment, when he, wafting his eyes to the contrary, and falling a lip of much contempt, speeds from me, and so leaves me to consider what is breeding, that changeth thus his manners.
I dare not know, my lord.
How dare not? Do not. Do you know and dare not? Be intelligent to me. 'Tis thereabouts, for to yourself what you do know you must, and cannot say you dare not. Good Camillo, your changed complexions are to me a mirror, which shows me mine changed too, for I must be a party in this alteration, finding myself thus altered with it.
There is a sickness which puts some of us in distemper, but I cannot name the disease, and it is caught of you that yet are well.
How? Caught of me? Make me not sighted like this fossilist. I have looked on thousands who have sped the better, but my regard, but killed none so, Camillo. As you are certainly a gentleman there too, clerk-like experience, which no less adorns our gentry than our parents' noble names. and though success we are gentle, I beseech you, if you know aught which does behoove my knowledge thereof to be informed, imprison it not in ignorant concealment.
I may not answer.
A sickness caught of me, and yet I well? I must be answered. Dost thou hear, Camillo? I conjure thee, by all the parts of man, which honor does acknowledge whereof the least, is not this suit of mine that thou declare. What incidency thou dost guess of harm is creeping toward me, how far off, how near? Which way to be prevented, if to be, if not, how best to bear it?
Sir, I will tell you, since I am charged in honor, and by him that I think honorable. Therefore, mark my counsel, which must be even as swiftly followed as I mean to utter it. So both yourself and me cry lost, and so good night.
On, good Camillo.
I have appointed him to murder you
By whom, Camillo?
by the king.
For what?
He thinks, nay, with all confidence, he swears, as he had seen it, or been an instrument of vice to it, that you have touched his queen forbiddenly.
Oh, then my best blood turn to an infected jelly, and my name be yoked with his that to betray the best. Turn then my precious reputation to a savior, that may strike the dullest nostril, where I arrive and my approach be shunned, nay, hated too, worse than the greatest infection that e'er was heard or read.
Swear his thoughts over by each particular star in heaven, and by all their influences you may as well forbid the sea, for to obey the moon, or as by oath remove or counsel, shake the fabric of his folly, whose foundation is piled upon his faith, and will continue the standing of his body.
How should this grow?
But I am sure 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than to question how 'tis born. If therefore you dare trust my honesty, that lies enclosed in this trunk, which you shall bear along in pawn away tonight, your followers and I will whisper to the business, and will by twos and threes at several posterns clear them o' the city. For myself, I'll put my fortunes to your service, which are here by this discovery lost. Be not uncertain, for by the honor of my parents, I have uttered truth, which if you seek to prove, I dare not stand by, nor shall you be safer than one condemned by the king's own mouth, thereon his execution sworn.
I do believe thee. I saw his heart in his face. Give me thy hand, be pilot to me, and thy places shall still neighbor mine. My ships are ready, and my people did expect my hence departure 2 days ago. This jealousy is for a precious creature. As she's rare, must it be great, and as his person's mighty, must it be violent, and as he does conceive, he is dishonored by a man which ever professed to him. Why, his revenges must, in that he made more bitter. Fear o'ershades me. Good at expedition. I think I did. I'm going to start again now.
You did a good job.
Yeah, you guys are kicking some major butt.
Okay, ready? I do believe thee. I do believe thee.
Two believe thee.
Okay, I'm going to start with the good ex.
Wait. I gotta sit up. Happens.
Good expedition, be my friend, and comfort the gracious queen. Part of his theme, but nothing of his ill-ta'en suspicion. Come, Camillo, I will respect thee as a father if thou bearest my life off. Hence, let us avoid.
It is in mine authority to command the keys of all the posterns. Please, your highness, to take the urgent hour. Come, sir, away.